Yo guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, we got another Michigan football recruiting video, and we're going to be getting into everything you guys need to know about Michigan football recruiting right now, including a big July 1st coming tomorrow, as multiple Michigan targets are deciding where they're going to be committing. So with that being said, if you guys are new around here, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys watch the whole entire video to stay caught up on the latest news and updates around Michigan football recruiting. And other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so we're going to start with some bad news, as the 4-star offensive tackle from Rock Island, Illinois, has just announced that he is committing to Notre Dame. Jagisaw chose Notre Dame over Michigan. Now, we kind of expected this with a couple crystal ball predictions going in his favor early on to go to Notre Dame. However, Michigan was still in the mix to get him, but he just did announce his commitment to Notre Dame. So the 4-star offensive lineman out of Charles Jagisaw will not be coming to Michigan, as Notre Dame adds on to their very good 2023 recruiting class. Then next bad news, we obviously talked about it already. We made a whole video on it. If you guys have not heard already, you should know that the top player in our 2023 class and top 4-star linebacker Raylan Wilson decommitted from Michigan. We made a whole video on that. You guys can go ahead and watch it if you want. But with that bad news, we will jump into the good news now, as like I said, Michigan has a big day tomorrow. It's July 1st. There are a couple of Michigan targets that will be committing to a school tomorrow. Michigan trying to get back on track, and a couple of commitments tomorrow would definitely put them back on track. We'll start with the first one that probably won't be committing to Michigan, and that is 4-star edge Jackson Howard. Now, he took his official visit during Victor's Weekend on June 17th, and the Wolverines had been gaining ground on him, but then he went on back-to-back official visits to LSU and Miami, and right now LSU has definitely pulled away, and there are crystal ball projections going in LSU's favor to land him now. Now, he made his top 4 and is LSU, Miami, Michigan, and Minnesota all in the top 4, but LSU should get a commitment out of him going into tomorrow. Now, some good news is 4-star edge Collins Akiyampong. We talked about him when he took his official visit on June 10th, and everything went in Michigan's way after that visit, as Michigan got 5 crystal ball projections after that official visit. However, Akiyampong still had an official visit scheduled to go to Miami last weekend, and Miami did a very good job on that official visit, and now people look at it as a 50-50 battle right now. Bad sign for Michigan is that Miami has obviously been handing out NIL deals. Michigan, we talked about it, they aren't doing NIL for recruiting right now. So if Miami does give him an NIL deal, that will maybe just take Akiyampong right out of our hands. But he is scheduled to make his commitment tomorrow. We will see. Hoping that we get him, because that would be huge, and it would be a huge loss if we didn't get him. Next guy we'll talk about is the 3-star wide receiver Frederick Moore. This one should be easy for Michigan. He is deciding tomorrow, and it is mainly between Michigan and Illinois. Now, he made his top 5. It included Michigan, Texas A&M, Illinois, Cincinnati, Minnesota. However, he only took official visits to Michigan and Illinois, and Michigan has 100% of all the crystal balls. So there should be no question that Michigan should be able to land him tomorrow. And the next guy who will also be making a decision is the huge one that Michigan now needs to get now that Raylan Wilson just decommitted. It's 2023 4-star linebacker Samaj Bridgman. If we get his commitment tomorrow, he actually just announced it on Twitter that he will be announcing his decision in the evening. And if we can pick up him, which right now, Michigan, according to the recruiting prediction machine on on3.com, Michigan a 94.5% chance to land him. The others is Penn State, Rutgers, and Maryland. Now, he is from Pennsylvania, so Michigan really should be able to land him, and you know, this would be a huge momentum shift for Michigan if we do land him. There are also 5 crystal ball predictions going in Michigan's favor, so there should be no doubt that Michigan should be able to get him tomorrow. But yeah, I think Michigan definitely should be able to land Samaj Bridgman tomorrow, and that'll definitely bring some momentum to this recruiting class. Next bad news I want to share with you guys is the 5-star wide receiver Jonte Cook. He actually just committed to Texas. Not a huge loss. I mean, he is a 5-star, but Michigan hosted him for a visit, but he committed to Texas a couple days ago. So now next thing I want to do is all good news, and we're going to be going over every single recruitment, or these 7 recruits that Michigan is currently leading in their recruitment. This is according to on3.com and the recruiting prediction machine. Going to go over the 4-star edge Inau Eda. He is a huge one, and right now Michigan leads his recruitment 96.2%, Michigan State with the 1.4%. So Michigan, they definitely need him, and if we can land him, it'll be huge. Now Eda's top 4 includes Alabama, Michigan State, Michigan, and Stanford in it, and he is set to decide soon per his Twitter account. Next one is the 4-star interior offensive lineman Amir Herring. Michigan leads his recruitment according to the recruiting prediction machine at 71.7% chance, Nebraska a 23.4% chance, and Missouri a 1.2% chance. Now he will be committing July 7th. That's another huge one, an in-state recruit. So Michigan, if they can get Amir Herring, it would be huge. And then obviously we talked about Samaj Bridgman just now. Michigan leads in his recruitment. And then a big one, 4-star defensive lineman Mikael Gardner. Now Michigan has a 54% chance, Oregon a 42.3% chance, and Texas a 1.3% chance. Now he has taken official visits to California, Wisconsin, Michigan, Texas, and Oregon. And right now Michigan has a slight edge according to On3. And 3-star offensive lineman Paul Mubanga. Michigan a 91.5% chance, LSU 1.9% chance, Texas A&M a 1.6% chance. Now even after officially visiting LSU and Texas A&M this month, he said he'll set a decision date after the 4th of July, and he took his official visit to Ann Arbor on June 10th. So if we could land Paul Mubanga and Amir Herring, our offensive line would be looking pretty good in this class, especially if we can also land the 3-star offensive lineman Logan Howland. Michigan leads at 80.8% chance, Vanderbilt a 4.5% chance, Iowa 3.9% chance, and Oklahoma a 3.2% chance. He plans to make a commitment in July. And then moving on, we talked about him, the 3-star wide receiver Frederick Moore. And Michigan a 92.7% chance, Illinois 3.1% chance, and Michigan State a 1.6% chance. And he will be making his decision tomorrow on July 1st. And the last one is one that Michigan is really close with. It's 5-star athlete Nicholas Harbor. Maryland has a slight lead at 28.8%. And then there's other schools like LSU with 17.2%, USC 8.5%, Miami 6.9%. They are all in the mix. But right behind Maryland is Michigan at a 22.3% chance to land him. Now Nicholas Harbor, there hasn't been a whole lot of talk about him. I'm pretty sure he's been going through track and everything. He was focusing on that. He's a very good athlete though, and so he is ranked number 12th nationally in the 2023 class, number 2 edge prospect, and the number 1 in Washington DC. If Michigan can land him, it would be a huge commitment because this dude is an absolute athlete on the field and he is a monster. So with that being said though, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Tomorrow's a huge day. I'll probably try to make a video tomorrow evening if we get any commitments, and we definitely should get 2, maybe just even 1 commitment would be very good for Michigan tomorrow. But right now we're looking at 2 right now. Samaj Bridgman and Frederick Moore should definitely commit tomorrow. We'll see though. With that being said though, if you guys did go ahead to enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe for more so you guys never miss the latest news and updates around Michigan football and Michigan football recruiting. And other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.